Manisibulisele kuwe mbukeli ekhaya. Ndikwamkele kwinkqubo yethu ethi into ikwispice. Apha eSouth Africa besinani masikeni kulate. Manisibulisele kuwe mbukeli ekhaya ndikwamkele kwinkqubo yethu ethi into ikwispice. Igama lam ndingunwabisa Lisa and namhlanje siza nomba we-black tax. Now what is black tax? Mhlawumbi uyazibuza. Black tax is when one member of the family who works has to take care of all the members of the family, regardless of their financial situations. So basically, we're going to be looking at dynamics. We're going to be looking at tips on how to draw boundaries to make sure that you take care of yourself while you take care of your family as much as you can. So we've got two guests who come from two different experiences and opinions with regards to black tax, and they're going to be talking to us with what their experience is with regards to black tax. One says, I'm for black tax. The other one says, I don't like black tax. So for that, I want to make for them seafood cottage pie. Now, I like it because, number one, it goes a long way. You know, it can feed a lot of people. Two, it's because you can use any fish that you like on the dish, all right? And today, for the purposes of today, we are using seafood mix. This you can get in your local store. And we've got shrimp. We've also got an onion. We've got our green pepper and red pepper. I love the pop of color. So it makes it absolutely look beautiful. I've got basil, I've got coriander, and I've got dill. Dill goes perfectly with fish. So we are going to use it to garnish, but also we're going to use it in the actual dish. We've also got carrots here, and we've got baby marrow. But what is all of that without white sauce? So got a white sauce. I've got a very easy way that doesn't stress with regards to white sauce. We still use our butter, our flour, and our milk, but get a stay tuned to see how I make it so that it doesn't have those lumps. We've also got our breadcrumbs, our lemon zest, our garlic flakes from UCC Spice. We've got our oil from Willow Creek. We've got our Parmesan cheese, white cheddar and yellow cheddar. We've also got our lemon, which you know it goes very nicely with our fish. So we've got great prizes from our sponsors, but you gotta tune in to see what you need to do to actually win those prizes. That must be my guess. Guys, first of all, ching ching. I don't need that now because wow, I'm full into it. So guys, two phenomenal women. I am so blessed to have you guys here, but the viewer doesn't know you. So Sive, I think just tell the viewer who you are.
Okay, so I'm Sive Mama. I work as a professional teacher. I teach at primary school. I also work as a TV presenter. I'm a host, MC around Cape Town, those who know, and I'm an aspiring YouTuber.
Jonga, you are doing the things, baby. And you, Tankiso?
My name is Tankiso Shedo Mnandi, accredited presenter of a network marketing business opportunity, and I'm also a real estate agent. I'm a mother of 3 amazing children and a wife to my husband.
Jonga, the cleaner presenter. So today we are going to be making a seafood cottage pie, seafood pie. Have you ever tasted it?
I've never tried it.
I've had a pie, but it wasn't seafood.
Okay. So. But Jonga, I'm telling you.
No, take it though.
Okay.
So that's why I say la paquetes.
Jonga, we are going to cook up. So we have seafood cottage pie. So in Nitana, you can use any fish you want, which is lovely. So we've got our seafood mix and of course our shrimps and our veggies, all right? And these are peck and so you are actually going to be cutting our baby marrow into rings and uzawena uzawgrata.
Okay.
All right? You have got to tune in Mugele Kaya so that we can actually make the dish But also, we are going to be talking about what they are here for, which is black tax. Ndichilo ke ndathi sine prizes ezininzi from sponsors zethu that you can win. Apha siyapheka, sine guests ezithetha kamnandi, kodwa ke sinazo ne prizes. And we know week in and week out you have to tune in because we have a hamper from Usisi Spice. But siyakubuza umbuzo ke uthi uphendule sikuxelele ke into bana wena uyayifumana iprize yethu. But after the break we're going to be talking more about what we came here for also, which is talking about black tax. So stay tuned. Oh, evenkileni. Betnan maskien kulate. Betnan maskien kulate. If you've just joined us, ubuphi wamkelekele kwinkqubo yethu ethi into ikwispice. Namhlanje ke sincokola ngomba we-black tax ukanti senza i-seafood cottage pie. But Dichilo must that I come bearing gifts. So we've got a competition whereby you tell us sipheka ntoni namhlanje, ingaba seafood boil, ingaba seafood pie, and you will win yourself a hamper from Usisi Spice. Mamela ke veki zonke we have this competition from Usisi Spice. Remember ke Usisi Spice sifumana kwa Food Lovers okanye kwa Discam. Ladies, we are going to cook with chilomos. Nenzile shem. So what we're going to do in Gogo, we are going to fry our seafood, right? Siza yonke le dishes ezawuphelela e-ovenini. So we are going to layer. So I'll fry seafood yethu, and then after that send the sauce yethu, and then silayerishe man. Double type of thing. But I have a question for you, Wena Sive. Are you the breadwinner, my darling?
Unfortunately, I am Imbi, but I am.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, because kunzima uba breadwinner betuna, and I feel like we don't have this conversation enough about how tough it is being a breadwinner.
Okay. All right. But what are your thoughts when I say Tangis?
I don't know. I feel like being a breadwinner is a privilege. It's a blessing, and it's something that you get to share with other people as a blessing that it is. So you have an opportunity.
Okay. So Uchilo, what do you mean, man?
I just feel like, there'll always be, I don't know, maybe it's different for me, but I also feel like breadwinner is, I mean, it's a personal issue. It's from person to person, if that's the right way to say it. So, ukubona masiza jokes zaka social media futhi abantu bathi bana yo iyawathetheleke ibreadwinner iyabathini ibreadwinner, you understand ne? So every time you complain ingathi ngokubana you being petty, but at the same time ucomplaina because yayazi bana ku expensive and abantu ingathi bafuna nje uthatha oko kuwe, you understand, but not understanding bana on the other hand ngo ifilishayo la ref.
So uthi bayathatha. Is there a point whereby you stop and say, guys, masingcokole lento?
For sure, but because
okay, guys, let's get cooking. So, apha ndifaka seafood yethu, and then we season it with the Usisi fish spice. Guys, doesn't that smell nice? It smells absolutely delicious. And then I am going to add our lemon zest. And of course, what is all of this without garlic flakes from Usisi Spice? Now, Usisi Spice is very nice because it's got no sugar, no MSG in it. So you're putting something absolutely wonderful in your body. All right? So this will fry. And then after this, we are going to make our white sauce. And then after the white sauce, we are going to start layering. Sizawudibanisa ke ezi zinto besiziphekile. We've got our nice fish. you've got our veggies, we've got our white sauce, we've got our cheeses here. So the dish, cheesy man, imnandi, mesh, all right, it's a well type of thing. So this is our dish that we are going to layer everything on. So ndizonixela ke nincede ngokuzisa i-veg this side. But first, we start with our seafood. In goes our seafood. So you have to layer it kakuhle, because at the end of the day, xa siyiphaka funeka ibe yinto nice edibeneyo, right? And then after that, ngicela ivejam. You can start with the onions, it's fine. You can start with the onions, all right. And then after that, we can come with, keep it coming, girl. Keep it coming, yeah. Because the funaland imnandi and then and then can I have my, that dill and coriander. But accidents. Accidents is yenzeka. So I'm just gonna tear it. I'm not going to even cut it. I'm just gonna tear it nicely. And then kitchen lamp. I'm just gonna tear it first. Okay. And then I'm going to add, we've got coriander. Oh, I love coriander. And then we're gonna add that. We can have this. And then we're gonna add our sauce on top. This is our sauce. Just make sure that it is well nicely coated. Now the sauce is what is going to cook the veggie. The sauce is pick veggie too. Hayi sondelani nizobona umsebenzi wenu omhle kanjani. Nithope kangaka. Nizobona umsebenzi wenu omhle kangaka. Oh. Absolutely. And smell it. Jonga. It smells absolutely divine. All right. And then after that, because Jela Gale, itanda some garlic. I'm gonna add some bit of garlic there. And then I'm going to add our Parmesan cheese. And then I've got two types of cheese. In fact, it's white and yellow cheese. So this is like cheddar. We put it on top like this. It's funalando man. I'm so happy that I need cheese. There? Ne? Because I think abantu abangayityi cheese bathini guys. All right. And then we have our mashed potato. I'm going to ask you to give me the mashed potato. Then what we'll do is you'll just layer it. Right? And how we layer it, we just hold it for me. Okay. That's how you do it in stages, because in the sayenza we are just going to layer it kakuhle, just want to make sure every corner has it. And then we do the layering. It's just to join it together.
It's not like a hard dish.
It's not. And you know what? With preparation and everything, you could be eating in less than 45 minutes. Like, I'm that girl who cook with quick dishes. I am not. Let's say I said, ifuna abantu abasebenza. Khayibeke kahle man. Sibeka ifuna abantu abasebenza nzima. Othina ne? Na chance baba. All right, so now this is where you can show your creativity and draw whatever lines you have. If you've got a bettering a fork.
X, like as for no to black text.
Oh, wow. You went there. Wow.
Okay, all right. I just sure. I just do so you can really do whatever creativity we have, guys, ne? And then after that, I like just adding those breadcrumbs. Ungayibeka mama. Breadcrumbs. So what will happen once you do it, if I get oven in is 180 degrees for only 20 minutes because you want the veg to cook. Yeah, so you have to preheat your oven and put it in the oven for 20 minutes on 180 degrees. Right. So as the breadcrumbs is gonna make it nice and crunchy, but it's gonna make it easy for you to like just cut and eat. So that's it. We are done. This goes to my oven. Open for me. Thank you. All right. Are your black text? So after the break, we get to do a taste test. But I did say I've got lots of prizes to be won. We've got Usisi Spice hamper every week, but we've also got a hamper from Willow Creek Olive Oil Estate with 4,000 Rand, but the winner will be announced on the last episode. So after the break, we get to eat, but also we get to talk more about a topic here to black tax. Don't go anywhere. Evelyn, Vietnam, my skin gulate. Vietnam, my skin gulate. If you've just joined us, where have you been? Welcome to Ndikhe Spice. Namhlanje besincokola nge-black tax. Ukanti ke besenza a seafood cottage pie. But Dichilo Mustache, I've got lots of prizes to win. And this time, I've got a hamper from Only Realty. Property partners for life, www.onlyrealty.co.za. And all you have to do to win this hamper worth 1,000 Rand, let me tell you what's inside. It's a voucher. Girls Night Out voucher. It is a cookbook, and also it is the Only Realty apron. All you have to do is to just watch yourself week in, week out, watching the show. Take a picture of yourself watching the show, and then tag Only Realty, tag OCC Spice Brand, tag Willow Creek, and tag Cape Town TV. But because the nice ladies' name, you don't go home like empty-handed, Nani. I've got this nice gift from Only Realty. Wow. In here, there's ingredients. The ingredients that we cooked with namhlanje. And can I add that the apron that you're wearing, that you're taking home. But before, thank you guys. So before enye masimaskene guys, anichone maskene ne, that is the big reveal. So here we've got our cottage pie, but also we've got a nice salad. This is where a baby married to, and the carrots went, and then we had balsamic vinegar. Can I have your plate, madam? Balsamic vinegar from Only Realty.
Smells so good.
That is what I'm talking about. Can I have yours as well? Oh, look at that cheese. Look at that nice flavor. And look at that. Look at that. All right. Oh, that looks nice. Let me dish for myself. It's the cheese for you, ne? All right. You are welcome to dish yourself the salad. Okay. You can dish up the salad as well, girl. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, absolutely divine. Look at the colors, guys. Now I just want you to taste and tell the viewer, Okoti. Is okay? Is all right? But I want you to taste and tell me how it is.
Ooh. I'm going straight for the cheese, okay?
Straight for the cheese.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I put that there, and then when you close it, you just pull it, guys. By the way, ne? Yeah. How is that?
This is so delicious.
Absolutely, ne?
Yo.
Let me taste it as well.
You know about ukutya kumandi, once you think of your family when you're eating it, you're like,
My
my kids would love this.
black text.
So can you just tell us what the challenges and also what are you really going through, man, in terms of this? And have you discussed this with your parents or with your family?
Certainly. Let me first start by answering that. I have discussed it with them. They know my situation, and also they've seen the impact that it has put me in. I just want to speak on the impact, right? And also, I understand why people would not want to come onto a platform like this and speak about such things, because at the end of the day, you become indebted. Because you must make a plan. You understand that? You become indebted, you get depressed to a point where you actually need psychological help, because how do you get out of this web cycle?
I want to pick into your conversation. What is irresponse yabo? Because a reasonable person would think about it.
Sure.
So I want you to just so as we weigh into that conversation. Ubaxela njani, and what is the response at that point?
For sure. Look, I don't want to paint my family out in a negative manner. One thing about my mom is that she is quite supportive. Do you understand? On some months, she'll say, like, I'll tell her, Mom, okay, Klanyanga, I cannot give you imali enga. I can only afford to give you this much. And they do understand. But at the end of the day, it goes back to that thing of bana. Because kaloko ndim umuntu okwaziyo okwangoku ukuyenza. So yes, there is that understanding. But then at the same time, even though they understand, but ke ngoku sizawuthini? Siyayiva ne?
So now you feel that indoba I must funeka ndiyenzile lento, because otherwise
And at the end
kuzothwala.
of the day, ndine-siblings zami funeka ziye esikolweni, ne-siblings zami funeka zifundele yonke loo nto leyo. So if I don't provide, who's going to do the provision? Because ke ndim osebenzayo.
So uthetha nabani ngale nto? Who do you speak to, like as in?
Personally, I have gone through help. I've seen a psychologist before. You know, I am trying to find means of getting out. You know, I know that if I could do AP, maybe I was thinking if I can give my mom, invest in a business for her, then that way they don't have to come back to ask from me and all of that. But then also, kukhona man name. There's psychological traumas zomzali nazo. You understand that? Because at the end of the day, unlike abanye abantu thina, we don't come from generational wealth. When you come from a family, bana, okoko kona nihlupheka. Do you understand? So when you are the first black graduate. You're the first graduate of the family. You're the first one to get input in the family. So that goes back to I think irresponsibility. Because now you are the one that needs to break that generational curse. Do you understand? And then you can only hope, but okay, fine, and all of that, and just hope that they learn from your experiences and when they do better, so that all mom and nam as comfortable in the next generations to come.
Okay. So with you, Dangi, what do you think people should do really? What do you see? What is the way out? In your own opinion?
Well, in my opinion, I feel we need to start communicating. I think one of the biggest things that we have thina singabantu abamnyama is that asihlali phansi sithethe. Uyabona, for me, I even commend what you say you've done with your family, because abantu abaninzi isikakhulu they can't communicate. Abakwazi uthetha nabazali babo, abakwazi uthetha noba iyaba oppressor, or they feeling oppressed by the situation, but abakwazi uhlala babe transparent uba guys, actually nina mhlawumbi nicinga fanuba ndirhola so much, but what actually comes into my bank account yimalenga, and njengoba ingaka njena ndibhatalele nale nendlu okanye ndiyarenta, and then ndibhatala ischool fees abantwana bam, because now you have your own responsibilities as well. So I feel like once kubekho la transparency and abantu bayazi uba le mali ingenayo kahle kahle yimalini, so this is what you have to work with uncedisa bona. Right? And you also have your own things that you want to do. Yes, nizakwazi unika, but only so much. Ndiyathandisa nasendaweni ezinjengecawe. Icawe, yes, there's something ekuthiwa yi-tithing, afanele uyenzele okanye offerings, but it's in respect of what you've earned. Akuvese kuthiwe there's like some flat fee, uba hayi funeka sibhatele irent apha endlini, therefore sinika imalenga. Izawuvelaphi ke nawe if ezakho expenses cover so much of isalary yakho?
So one of the content creators on social media also spoke about indobana umama ndenze silong sithini ku situations ezinje.
Yingxaki ke leyo. Yingxaki leyo because umfaka umgrumbela into a deeper, darker hole apho ngoku iyenza even more difficult uba
you
laa
to get
mntana
out.
aphume. So not only is she in debt, but ngoku ufaka nomntana wakhe in the same, so it's a never ending cycle. Apho ngoku lona ukulena naye ke ngoku funeka kwaba bantu bazosebenza still uzobafaka kule. I feel like abazali need to learn to be responsible enough to say, look, sesikuleni ingxaki, masingakhi
get
enye
out?
ingxaki ngale ngxaki esikuyo.
Well, mbukeli ekhaya uvile ke bathi i-communication ibalekile. Ukuhlala phansi sizidiscusse izinto kubalekile kwenzela uba sonke sihlale kamnandi. Mandibulele ke i-guest zam, ndibulele i-sponsor zam. Nivile ke into yoba xa ufuna uwina, want to be part of the show, what you need to do. All right? But from now, Nobisalisa, inkqubo ithi into ikwi-spice. Till next week. Hamper from Sorry, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you,
Wow.
absolutely divine. I'm Kelly.
We've been exposed.
Yes.
Aha.